Good morning, Magic. I'm Gavin Verhey from Wizards of the Coast, and recently we released Jumpstart. Jumpstart has 20 card booster packs, each with its own theme. But what if that theme was you? Chris Mooney recently had the idea for everyone to build their own Jumpstart booster packs. This would be a personalized pack that represents who you are and what cards you like. And this sounded like a lot of fun, so I wanted to share it with you. Here's how it works. You choose one color for your pack to be, and then you fill it out with cards. You get 7 creatures, 4 non-creatures, plus 1 mana fixing slot. This could be an artifact or a land that fixes your mana. And then, of course, your favorite basic land in Magic history as your special land. Now, among these cards, you get 1 rare and as many commons and uncommons across Magic history as you want. Now, for my example, I'm going to show you the Gavin Jumpstart packet. Here we go. For my color, I chose blue. It's my favorite color to play in Magic and has a lot of cards I love. My 7 creatures are cards that really mattered to me back when I was playing tournament Magic and are cards that I still love to play in Cube Draft today. They're Mulldrifter. You can never go wrong with a Mulldrifter. Spellstutter Sprite, which qualified me for 4 different Pro Tours. Ninja of the Deep Hours, which is one of my favorite cards to play with, and ooh, it's got synergy with those previous 2 cards too. Riftwing Cloudskate, I love the suspend mechanic, and I played a lot of this card, even when it wasn't really good to play. Pestermite, I drafted this card a lot in Lore Unlimited. It pairs well with Spellstutter Sprite, which we already have. And okay, yeah, I've played my fair share of this and Splinter Twin. I hope I open up someone else's pack that has Splinter Twin in it. And then you have the 1-2 punch of Brine Elemental and my rare Vesuvan Shapeshifter. Brine Elemental makes them skip their own tap step, and Vesuvan Shapeshifter, when it's turned face up, can copy Brine Elemental, making them skip their own tap step, and then you turn the Shapeshifter down next turn and do it again, making sure they never untap for the rest of the game. Working alongside Brian David Marshall, I popularized this Pickles Lock, which we lovingly called it, and it was a really big part of my Magic playing history. Okay, now on to the spells. One of my favorite cards to cast in all of Magic is Factor Fiction, which creates a fun little minigame between you and your opponent, and that had to go in here. I'm a huge sucker for 1 mana cantrips, and Preordain is probably my favorite and the one that I've played the most. Ravnica is where competitive play really kicked off for me, and Remand was a huge card for me. I played a ton of this counterspell, and I absolutely love it. So this last one is a little bit cheating, but I think it's okay, and I'll explain why. And that's Enchantment Eyes. As the Architect of Mystery Booster, I put a ton of work into this set, and the playtest cards especially mean a ton to me. And although they don't have a rarity, Enchantment Eyes was a preprint of a card from Theros Beyond Death, which was uncommon, so I feel safe putting that here. For my colorless mana fixer slot, I'm choosing Spectral Searchlight. I reprinted this card in Battle Bond because I love it so much. It's great in multiplayer. Who knows, maybe we're playing multiplayer Jumpstart, or if not, it's a totally fine mana rock. And finally, my favorite island to play with, Unhinged Island. John Avon just knocked it out of the park here. I love these. So if I was to build this up in person, I'd make sure that there were 8 islands and you're good to go. So what does your Jumpstart pack look like? Let me know in the comments below, and I can't wait to see them. I'll talk with you again on Wednesday, and in the meantime, may you find yourself in your Magic cards. You got this.